Dr. Sam Christian, and thanks for taking a moment to find out more about our Tiffin walk-in clinic. We're a high-tech, digitally connected practice providing office surgery and a wide menu of services for your convenience. My goal in life, and I'm sure yours too, is to stay fit and enjoy the best of times with family and friends. And since you're so good with the computer, you too can benefit from telemedicine through our website, no matter how far away you may be from our fair city of Tiffin. The fact is, at some time or the other, every one of us will be under the weather, whether it's a cold or a stomach problem or something. Especially if you're a busy person, you need to be seen quickly to get back to business. At a walk-in clinic, you do not have to wait days for an appointment. So, for your friends who may be new in town or who may be just visiting, please let them know that we'll be happy to provide them timely professional care. Sometimes it's a minor accident, cut, or injury. If you feel that this condition would not require hospital admission, then it makes sense to come to the walk-in clinic instead of the emergency room, which may cost 3 times as much, not to mention the waiting time. If in doubt, by all means go to the emergency room, but remember, we can also order the same x-rays and blood tests if necessary. Call ahead to make things faster for you. Moles, warts, skin cancer. Have you had to put up with annoying skin tags for years, not knowing that we could easily remove them in minutes? Some conditions do require a dermatologist or a plastic surgeon, but not as many as you think. We have special equipment which hardly leaves a scar. You have no idea how often we hear, "I never knew I could have gotten this done here." Female health. Women having babies need to be under the care of an OBGYN. Otherwise, mammograms, pap smears, painful periods, birth control, all can be taken care of by your family doctor or at our clinic. Weight loss. I wrote the book Manifest Miracle, which is actually a faith and fitness manual based on of our patients who lost 1,000 pounds, yes, 1,000 pounds without surgery, and was featured on the Discovery Channel. As far as we know, he remains the patient known to have lost the most amount of weight ever, anywhere, and lived to tell about it. You know, obesity surgery is great. I used to do it. But I'm excited and blessed that I have found a better way to shrink the stomach naturally using the breakthrough Manifest Weight program. We take on the most difficult patients, people who say, "I have never been able to lose weight," or others whom even surgeons are afraid to touch. Our clients from along the country have achieved their dreams of a weight they can be happy with. MICRODERMABRASION. Have you heard about it? There's a link to the right. It's a gentle procedure that removes fine wrinkles. It gives the face that fresh, youthful glow like the Hollywood stars. The ladies love it. Now, don't tell anybody, but a lot of men in their 40s, 50s, 60s have been coming here for treatments. Nerves and moods. Every one of us, at some time or the other, goes through a period of stress. Job loss, relocation, rejection, estrangement, bereavement. So, feelings of depression and anxiety are part of life, and it is good that we have medications to help us over a rough patch. It is also good that we have caring professionals who will take the time to help us sort through our problems. Acupuncture. This is perhaps the most fascinating alternative medicine, although just about everybody is afraid of needles, even doctors. Let me tell you the story. I went to Stanford University in California to study acupuncture with about 500 other doctors from around the country. When it came time for us to practice on each other, you would never imagine how nervous these doctors were at first. Anyway, we all got over it. My little buddy over here demonstrates the lines called meridians through which the life energy flows, called chi. Now, needles placed through special points unblock the energy along the body to heal itself. Oh, by the way, a couple of our patients complained that we should cover up Buddy. Okay, so we aimed to please and covered up his modesty with some paper drape. Although it should have been blue instead of pink, what do you think? Maybe you have a better idea for Buddy. I'll give you our contact number later. Anyway, acupuncture. The needles are very, very skinny, as we say, like a cat's whisker. Here, let me show you. I'm inserting this needle ever so gently into a very important acupuncture point called liver 4. You see the needle is in now, really, deep. And I didn't cry or faint or anything. Now, can you see my skin raising up with the needle? And when I remove it, look, no blood. So anybody who's ever gotten a shot, it's not anything like that. Several patients come to us who have failed traditional medicines. Now that they're getting such great results with acupuncture, they just can't wait for their next appointment. I have a senior citizen patient with chronic back problems who just returned from Illinois. She spent several hours driving her elderly mother all over Chicago where they grew up. Before, when she first came to the office, she could scarcely walk 30 yards or sit for more than half an hour or so. A few days ago she told me, "Dr. Christian, thank you. Without your acupuncture and help with those pain medicines, there's no way I would have been able to do this." You know, the management of chronic pain using what we call controlled substances is very troublesome because there are those who always want to abuse it. So as a result, many doctors don't want to be bothered. However, by using strict guidelines, we've been able to help lots of patients with their problem. Which brings us to the question of addiction. Both prescription and street drug abuse is reaping a path of havoc for our small towns, not to mention our large cities. It is so disturbing to see so many young men turn to crime after losing their jobs, their homes, their families. They junk their cars, all to maintain a $200 to $300 a day drug habit. Can you imagine spending that kind of money? Needless to say, for women trapped in this situation, the consequences are even more unthinkable. Treatment programs are few and far between, not to mention being very expensive and hours away. It is therefore our mission and our privilege to help many of these unfortunate individuals get their lives back. Cigarette smoking is not far behind. The average smoker will save $3,000 a year. $3,000! Can you imagine what you could do with this money? Every day we have new success stories of people who have decided to overcome, and we're looking for more, and they keep coming. The walk-in clinic also offers convenient plastibell circumcision for newborns and older, as well as vein injections for varicose veins. Very popular. We also do vasectomies. It is so nice when a couple agrees on the man doing his part in the family way. Snip, snip, and you're good to go. So call us 419-447-9313 to make your appointment, or email us at tiffinclinic@gmail.com. Do me a favor, forward this link to your family and friends. That just might be your good deed for the day. The walk-in clinic can save a life, or at least make it a lot better. Many folks do not appreciate good health until they lose it, but not you. I am so glad that you and I think the same way about health. Stay well. Thank you.